Yo, what's up everybody, Arie here, and in this video I'm going to give you a really practical tutorial on how you can start an e-commerce business from scratch. So this isn't going to be an hour-long video going step by step on every little detail. I'm going to leave some of those tedious details up to you, but I'll give you the whole entire outline, and I'll even give you some amazing examples so that you can get some good inspo and just get started today. So let's not waste any time here and get started. But if you do enjoy this content, subscribe to the channel for more. You'll for sure learn a lot on this channel, and if you want to join our community and get some real in-depth tutorials for free as well, join Netsphere in the description. It's not your traditional course, it's super affordable and people really love it, so I gotta share it with you guys. So anyways, here we got the whole entire outline. Yes, it looks beautiful. I know, I made it myself. It looks pretty clean here. And basically, let's just talk about it. How to start an e-commerce biz from scratch. So first things first, you got to find a product. I mean, you're not going to start a business if you don't even have, a product that you want to sell. But the first thing you need to understand before we even start trying to find a product is that a business solves a problem. So the businesses that are the most successful solve the biggest problems, right? I mean, Google, for example, they organized the internet. They made it digestible for people, easy to use. Before Google, the internet was a mess. Google came along and they made it simple. It was a very difficult problem, but they make a ton of money because they were able to solve this big problem. When you're looking for an idea, when you're looking for a product, try to think about problems. Try to have that mentality. I wish I would have known this from the start. I've tried to sell so many different products that just don't really solve any problems, and it's been an uphill battle, I'm not gonna lie. So make sure you have that in your mind when you're starting to look. Now, I will say the most effective way to find products is also to see what's already worked. Not necessarily to just copy these products, right? I mean, obviously it would be nice to have your own competitive edge, but just to get ideas of what's working really well. So the first method that you need to use is pretty simple. You just go to TikTok, you type TikTok made me buy it. I got TikTok made me buy it 2022 here just to give us some more updated products, hopefully. And right away, we got a lot of different products that we could test. So for example, here we got this pill bottle. I mean, it's not super viral, right? But this isn't even really a brand. This is like a general store sharing products. And this is actually a good idea because in a recent video, I'll link it right here, we saw a one product store that created capsules for traveling, like pill capsules for traveling. And this is similar, right? I mean, it's not identical, but it does solve a problem. It allows you to take your medication wherever you are. Here, for example, we got a toilet brush that is sturdy. Cleaning your toilet is usually pretty gross and it's really hard to do it effectively. This is a very unserved niche right here, even though it's a little gross. It is a big problem, right? So that's another good one. And it just, as you can see, like we've literally spent like 30 seconds just looking for ideas, and we already have some potential ideas to start with. Now, if you guys have watched some of my case study videos, you'll know that I usually look at Google Trends. So try to look for Google Trends too to validate your ideas. For example, if we look up medication capsules, we can see that it's an up and coming niche. I mean, it's consistently going up. So it's a market that's only growing. And I think that's a good indicator of a decent opportunity that you could pursue. So try out different search terms here and find one that is really promising. The other way that you can find products is just to browse AliExpress. So if you look at this stuff right here, for example, like this shopping guide, they'll actually show you a lot of really amazing products that are trending right now. So that's another really great idea if you want to find something that not a lot of people are selling necessarily, because that's the thing about the TikTok made me buy it hashtag. A lot of people are trying to sell those same products, and that may make it a little more difficult for you to sell it. However, this year I've really learned that saturation is kind of a myth. I've seen so many people sell the same kinds of products on TikTok and it still works. So I would say don't worry too much about the competition. Just try to stay clear with your mission and build up your brand in your own way. But yeah, this is a great way to find other products though. I do think just literally browsing these products here on AliExpress is just such a good way to do it. You get shown some really interesting products that you may have not known about before. And the cool thing is that both of these ways to find products are completely free. So you don't need any spy tools. You don't need any software, any courses, anything to build an e-commerce business. All you need to do is just put in the work and get it done. So that's why this guide is very effective. Now, once you find the product that you actually want to sell, the next step is going to be ordering the product. So order the product, either find it on Amazon or find a good supplier on AliExpress that can ship it to you fast. That's going to be pretty pretty essential. You want to order your product so that not only you can make your own content with it, but also so that you can judge the quality of it, maybe use it, try to see some of the pain points that it solves for you, and then start making content about it. I think it'll just make it much easier to be like genuinely excited about the product. Now, the next step is building a website. Very simple stuff here. Building a website has never been easier with Shopify. So I would say my best advice for this part is just keep it simple. Use a free theme like Dawn. Dawn is probably my favorite theme. It's super minimal. I mean, it's just a beautiful theme, I'm not gonna lie, and it's applicable to basically any industry. So I would recommend use the Dawn theme. It's free and it just looks really clean. Hopefully now you'll understand why I make so many case study videos. So the next step is gonna be to brand your store similar to some of the big Shopifys that I break down on this channel. So if you wanna see some of those, obviously subscribe to the channel. But yeah, that's why we do this, because these brands have spent millions of dollars optimizing their funnels, optimizing their landing pages and websites. So there's really no better inspiration than that. But yeah, overall, just keep it really simple. Like I said, try not to overload your website with apps. All you really need is like a decent review app, like, you know, Judge Me Reviews. Okendo Reviews are really good. It's kind of the newest app that's popping up. And of course, Looks Reviews. That one's just the classic, even though a lot of drop shippers use it. So maybe stay away from that one. And maybe a couple upsell apps like One Click Upsell or boosted discounted upsells, just so that you can get a higher average order value. That's always important to test out. And that's about it for your website. It's going to be a fast website, therefore it will convert a lot better. Now the next step is where things will start getting interesting. So here is where you'll start posting content. So as soon as you receive your product, you're going to start posting content literally every day. Like, this is going to be your main job. You're just going to be your own product promoter. And the reason why I think this is a great method is because you don't need any money to start. So of course, I'm a big proponent of running paid media because it gives your business just a lot of consistency, and you know, you don't have to rely on that manual labor of just like posting content all the time. But that being said, I mean, this is such a great opportunity right now for your business to start just posting content every day and trying to get sales organically. I have a few examples here of brands that are doing exactly that, and we're gonna break those down here in just a second. But before we do that, I want you to keep this in mind right here. Be extra, be silly, and try to get creative. This is how you're gonna get the most bang for your buck with your content, is to just really be goofy and, like, you know, be yourself, do whatever you need to do to get your product out there. Like, don't try to be like a traditional salesman, right? Just try to be unique and do things that people would talk about in the comments and stuff like that. So here we got a brand, for example, called Hype Laser 2, and it's really cool. I mean, super simple, and what they sell is just this really awesome laser. And as you can see here, they have a couple videos that have gone really viral. So this one has 1.2 million views, and all it is them pointing this thing at a plane. Obviously, I don't recommend you do this, but this is a good example of something that's really silly and could definitely go viral. Here we have another example of a viral video that they posted, and it's just really them using this thing like it's a wand. That's what it looks like to me. So it's just a cool product. They got a really cool view, and that's about it. Now this next example here is pretty insane. I mean, it's crazy how many brands sell this product, but it's a spine cracker. So they just literally post this spine cracker, and that's about it. Like, that's really all they do. It's just like these different levels of stretching. And like I said, it's crazy because there's literally like 10 different stores that have gone viral with this same exact product. And yeah, it's not any different. Like, literally it's the same product. So that's what makes me think, you know, there's really no saturation out there. You just got to do things a little bit differently. And the thing that this helps is cracking people's backs. I mean, people spend so much money on chiropractors and stuff like that. So this product right here is like 30 bucks, and they'll be able to crack their back and get that satisfaction whenever they want. So it's a really good product. Obviously, it does solve a problem. It's very simple as well, and clearly it has a ton of viral potential, as we see here. Now the next one is a little bit goofy too, and I'm not gonna lie, these unique type of products definitely do well on TikTok, as you can see. But all it is this Slushy Mixer. So what you do here is you can add whatever you want to this little mixer, and it creates a slushy, and the way that it does it is through you squeezing it. So super simple product, but it's a good idea because people love slushies and they're kind of annoying to make if you don't have a blender. But this way, you don't even need a blender. You just need to squeeze this thing and it creates a slushy. So it's pretty cool. And as you can see, there's a ton of viral potential here with just the way that the product works, right? So that's another thing you could keep in mind, is finding products that you know you can make really good content around, either like satisfactory content, like people love things that are satisfying. And that's actually what this spine breaker is like the content here is just satisfying. To hear people cracking their back, it just feels satisfying, right? So those are some great examples that you can follow for your content creation. Now the next step is going to be to use SnapTik, which is really just a TikTok video downloader. And the reason why you want to do this is so that you can download your TikToks without a watermark. So then you can use that same exact content and post it on Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and Pinterest pins. So this is actually a super powerful strategy, because for one of our brands, for example, that we run, we haven't had super viral TikToks yet, but every time we post those same TikToks on Instagram, they go much more viral on Instagram Reels. I think it's because Instagram Reels are trying to compete with TikTok, and there's not as much competition yet because they're still untapped. So you can definitely use that to your advantage. And same with Pinterest pins. Some of our pages are getting over 30,000 monthly visitors now, just from us reposting the content that we post on TikTok. So that's a really big hack to get more bang for your buck. Now the next step is going to be to obviously fulfill the orders that you're getting, but here's the thing. You can either drop ship your orders, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't really recommend. I think you can do that to start with, but it's not gonna give you the best customer experience, and that's gonna cause your business to die out much quicker. So I think the best way to start something like this would be to either order inventory from the beginning, even if it's just a few units, or run a pre-sale and then reinvest some of that pre-sale money into inventory. So once you do that, what you can do is either buy inventory to a fulfillment agent in China, which is a really good idea so that you can ship worldwide, or you can just buy stock from Alibaba and order it to your warehouse or to wherever you live. That way you can actually create a more customized customer experience, and people are just gonna love you a lot. And then you can also start creating content like pack with me and stuff like that. People love that content on TikTok. And once you got the ball rolling, you're gonna start reinvesting money into paid media as well. So like I said at the beginning, I'm a big proponent for paid media, and it just gives your brand some consistent revenue that it doesn't really rely on you posting videos every day. I've had brands that just run on autopilot from the ads that we run, and we don't really have to do anything besides fulfill orders and make sure that the ads are running consistently. So that's why I'm a big believer in the power of ads. But if you start reinvesting your profits into making your customer experience better, it's actually going to help your margins a lot. And it's going to help your customers love you more, so they'll really want to tell people about your brand or engage with your brand. There's just a lot of benefits to trying to do things the right way. And then another hack that I think not a lot of people talk about is trying to get your products on Amazon FBA. So the reason why you want to do that is because it'll give your brand a huge edge over your competition, right? Because they're not going to be doing that. And it's going to give you a lot of sales for free, because people are going to look up your product on Google, and if they see that it's also sold on Amazon, but they see that it's your brand still, they may just buy it from you still, because now they see that you're on Amazon. It may help them trust your brand more, and it's just going to provide a lot of additional sales for free through the Amazon algorithm. And that's about it. Congratulations. If you followed all of these steps, you created an amazing e-commerce business that people will love. And there's no better feeling than that. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I have a lot more tutorials on my channel that you can watch. I just have a lot of content. So it may be harder to find those, but I'm trying to organize my content into really neat playlists. So just be patient. Otherwise, you can join Netsphere in the description. It's our education-based community where there's a library of content full of tutorials, not only from me, but from other 7-figure e-commerce entrepreneurs that I've recruited to share their knowledge. But that's about it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace.